Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. There was Anthony Barr that time who got in there and made the play.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
In motion goes the tight end. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play this time. It'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
It was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. Rush's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
To throw is Rush. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing here, Rush. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
But not much on that run, Charles. No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Lawrence will throw. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Arnold Ebiketie, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the
They went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Rush. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Rush. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Here's Pierce. Is in. Touchdown, Seattle. And a nice little start to the career for the rookie here, hitting the end zone in week 1 of his career.
And that's a true welcome to the NFL moment, isn't it? The one that you actually like. A lot of times it's that big hit from a linebacker that says, all right, Rook, here you are. But when you're able to put it in the end zone and feel that sense of accomplishment, that usually fuels you towards doing it many more times in your career.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
In motion right is Hopkins. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Rush. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
Here's Rush to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Lawrence now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Pierce now up the middle. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one. The
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence to throw. It's good. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Throwing on second and long. Rush. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began. Thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On the return is Williams. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Lawrence. Higbee secures it over the middle. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Running right, Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him in the first half, but I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. The loss results there.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Rush. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down. Rush. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. He's into the secondary. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Derek Young, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Broncos are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there. Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Second down, another shot for Jones. Oh, good move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, rush. And incomplete on the deep ball. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rush. Over the middle, complete. It's Young. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, rush. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rush. He's going to let it go again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And some room to work. And they work this out past the 25. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He puts it on the carpet. It's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to the defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 24, rush. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point safely through, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Seattle Seahawks. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Lawrence. Looking deep for Hilton. Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. The drive will start with an option going left. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll try the right side with Jones. Room here to run. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 41 yards on the ground. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
To throw on third down, Rush sliding out of the pocket. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 24 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down,